Megan. A little bird told me you were pregnant recently. You didn't think it would be respectful to tell your sister-in-law? Like, what the hell? That's so rude!
Hey, Laura. Thanks for the message. Sorry I didn't get around to telling you. I've had a lot going on recently, and I haven't been able to tell everyone. Who told you?
My parents, of course. I'm guessing they were the first people that you told. You've become a real pain in my butt, you know that?
Huh? I don't understand. I haven't done anything to you. This is the first time we've been talking in a while, actually. I thought we were on decent terms.
Yeah, maybe until you decided to rile up my parents. You do realize I live with them, don't you? Think about how your actions affect my situation.
Well, I don't know. I don't even know what I've done wrong in the first place. Did I say something to annoy them? Just let me know what I did so I can apologize appropriately.
Gosh, you're so dumb. Why don't you use your brain? Who's the one that has to live with those guys? Me, of course. You wouldn't believe the racket they've been making every day about your pregnancy. Like, one day I can understand. I tolerated their cheering at first, as long as it would end on the first day. Then one day it turns into 2. Then it turns into 3. And on the 4th day, I think my head was about to explode. Now can you see what you've done?
Okay, I guess your parents are getting a little overexcited by the news. I didn't see anything wrong with it, to be honest. In fact, nothing really exciting has happened lately, so I felt good about telling them. I didn't think they would go so far to actually annoy you, so I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, well, maybe you should be a little more considerate next time. I mean, come on. It's going to be their first grandchild. Surely you would know beforehand how much of a big fuss they would make. They haven't had anything fun in years. The last time I actually saw them excited for something was when they won $500 on a lottery ticket. That was about 10 years ago. Imagine the news of a newborn coming into the family. You should have known they would go nuts about it.
Fair enough, I'll accept that the news might have been overwhelming for them. At the same time, why don't you give them a break? I didn't see anything wrong with them having a little bit of fun once in a while. Stop taking it so seriously. It's not going to be like this forever. Let them have a little bit of fun for once.
Yeah, sure. They can have that fun at the detriment of people around them. I gotta say though, you really did take your time in getting pregnant, didn't you? I mean, you've been going at it for like 3 years now. I was wondering when you were gonna give up.
Believe me, I thought I was about to as well. 3 years is a long time when you think about it. I guess it's just one of those things. Maybe I couldn't really force it. We just waited until the time was right. Thankfully, it came soon enough.
Did it really though? I mean, you're well past 30 now. Surely that's going to cause complications with the baby. Let alone yourself. You should be more worried about this. Maybe a baby isn't what you really want in the first place.
I'm gonna take that like you're actually concerned for my safety. I've done my research, Laura. It says the real complications start past 36 and I'm still 33.
Oh my god! I can't believe what I'm freaking hearing right now. You're like way too optimistic. There's barely any difference between being 36 and 33. That's basically the same age. Like, honestly, don't you agree with me? There's a difference between 26 and 36, but there's no difference between 33 and 36.
Sorry, Laura, I beg to differ. I'm still outside the danger zone for that type of thing. I am expecting a healthy delivery.
Wow, you are like so stubborn. Good luck with your pregnancy. I really think you're gonna need it. But that's besides the point. You really shouldn't have riled my parents up about this baby. You know they're gonna be disappointed with the results.
What the hell is that supposed to mean? Laura, I'm this close to telling you to shut your trap.
I mean, come on, think about it. You know what they say about the babies of parents that have passed the age of 30. They usually end up being girls.
What's your point? There's nothing wrong with that. I'd love a little mini-me running around the place. It would be cute.
Yeah, but think about how my parents would feel. Their first baby is going to be a woman. Wouldn't you think they would be happier with a son? You'll get them excited just to let them down. If you really cared about them, you'd keep it on the down low. Now I have to spend all night listening to them.
What are you, from the 15th century or something? No one cares about that sort of thing now.
Hey, that's something I would care about, to be honest. A little girl isn't going to carry the family legacy.
God, I wish you would just shut up right now. Firstly, you have no basis on saying that my child is going to be a girl. Like, where do you get your information in the first place? Did the stars tell you that? Also, it's not like my child is going to be the daughter of an emperor or something. It's perfectly fine if it's a girl.
Whatever you say, honey. I'm just saying this pregnancy isn't a big deal. You should get over it.
Okay, Laura. I need some time to simmer down. You've annoyed me enough today. Go satisfy your boredom elsewhere. Catching up on the Kardashians should be on TV in a moment.
I bet you must be really smug with yourself lately. So you actually coerced my parents to give you money, did you? That's like so scummy.
Excuse me? I didn't coerce them to give me money. They offered it themselves.
Some world we live in. Now we have parents that refuse to give their own real daughter money, but will give it to some fake. All over some insignificant pregnancy. It's like I haven't done anything to make them proud.
Don't be looking at it that way. I'm sure you've done things to make them proud. What's so wrong with giving me money for a time like this? It's actually pretty common to give money to people that are about to have a baby. Even you must admit that. If you're having a child, you would want a baby shower or something like that, wouldn't you?
I don't see how it's that big of a deal. That money would be put to better use if it was given to me. Why does a baby need money? It's not like it has to pay rent every week.
Do you even have an image of what child raising looks like? It's not just a mental and physical game. Money plays a big part in it. Think about all the preparation we have to do. I mean, this is a new life that we're trying to take care of. I'm going to use all the help I can get. The more support we have, the better the chances of us raising a proper child.
You're like so over-dramatizing this. A baby doesn't need much. I mean, you are its main source of food, right? How greedy can it get?
You know, I really value talking to you because it's kind of like practice for talking to a baby. It's like you don't understand anything about child raising at all. You think as long as the baby gets its milk, then there's nothing else you have to do to take care of it?
Well, that's basically the main idea, isn't it? What else could it possibly need? There's no valid reason for why my parents should be giving you money. You were just trying to take advantage of the situation.
Well, let me spell out just a couple of things that is necessary for raising a child. Clothes, for one. We can't have a baby running around naked all the time. We also need to buy a cot. That's quite expensive. If you want to find out how much, you should go look it up yourself. Then we have the actual pregnancy itself. Just the operation fee alone from the hospital is going to be hefty. So if I was you, I wouldn't be so self-centered about this money. We kind of need it.
Whatever you say, Megan. I know you're just trying to paint a picture of you being a victim. A little damsel in distress. So how much did my parents give you anyway?
$1,000.
What? Are you kidding me right now? They gave you a whole grand? That's way too much for something as minor as this. Honestly, there must be a million ways I could use $1,000 for something more productive than raising a child. It really hurts that they would give money to some imposter over their real daughter.
You have to stop looking at it that way. It's not like you and I are in competition with each other. Think about it. The day that you have a child, they'll be doing the same thing for you. They'll probably be even kinder, actually.
I'm just like so sick of everyone's attitude lately. You're all turning this into a big deal when it doesn't have to be. It's just a baby, for Pete's sake, really. Do we really need to open up a bank account for something that doesn't have any financial responsibilities?
I'm sorry. What did you say? I haven't heard anything about a bank account.
Are you kidding me? Maybe my parents were trying to hide it and they were going to surprise you someday. They've actually opened a bank account where they will be putting money in periodically. They intend to use it for the new child. How come they never cared about me this much? This is like totally unfair.
I had no idea they opened up a bank account. Don't take it too personally. Like I said, they would do the exact same thing for you if you had a child.
Even you must agree that this is taking it too far. Like, we don't even know what the baby will look like. Especially with your age and whatnot. It'll probably come out with some disgusting deformity.
I am sorry, what was that, Laura? You criticizing my age again?
Well, I'm just stating facts. It happens all the time. Especially people that are giving birth when they're already old.
How many times do I have to tell you? I'm not that old! You know what? I don't know how much more I can take of your nonsense. Let's make an agreement to never talk to each other.
Babe, what are you talking about? Why would we do something like that?
The things you say are irritating me. You don't even see yourself as rude for saying the things you do.
Come on, you're gonna go so far over a couple of comments? Don't be childish. We're just having a civilized conversation.
You're the one being childish here. I've never met someone as insensitive as you. You don't say the things you do to someone who's just about to have a baby, no matter what your opinion is on it. We are having a family gathering this weekend to celebrate the baby. I'm sure you already know about it. Don't come anywhere near me at that party. I want you to be a ghost. You don't exist anymore.
Megan, you need some time to calm down. We're not gonna get closer if you keep acting like this.
To be honest, I've never really liked you in the first place, Laura. You've always given me a bad vibe from the very first day we met. Now that you're saying the things you are, I'm confident that I want to end our friendship with you. Even if you are my sister-in-law. I'm not going to put up with someone this toxic any longer. Goodbye. Don't harass me again.
What? A crybaby? She needs to develop a tougher skin. She's really starting to tick me off now. Whoopsie daisy! Sorry about that, babe. Once I get a little bit of alcohol in me, I get quite tipsy. Truly! I'm sorry about taking you down those flight of stairs. I'll have to watch myself around the old drink from now on.
You fake, pathetic cow! Stop acting so smug about this. Don't expect me to believe for a second that you're sorry.
What are you talking about? I said sorry twice. Jeez, how many times do you want me to say it?
You're like so emotional right now. Do you even realize the condition you have put me in? I'm in hospital right now.
Come on, it wasn't that big of a fall. There wasn't even that many stairs. Besides, I didn't see any blood either. So what are you complaining about?
Are you insane? Did you even see me walking out of that venue? I bet you just continued on your merry way without even getting a look at the state you put me in.
Well, I did try to come up and say sorry to you, but everyone crowded around and got in my way. What else was I supposed to do? I continued my path straight to the toilet like I was originally intending.
Laura, my arm is broken because of you. It was bending in the way it wasn't supposed to after you pushed me down those stairs. I can barely sit here and text you. The pain is excruciating.
Well, you can't blame me for something like that. Just because you lack the athletic skills to fall in a way that doesn't harm your body. Am I really the blame for that?
I fell in the way I did because I was trying to protect my baby! My baby's life is more precious than mine at the moment. I couldn't forgive myself if something actually happened to it.
You should, be more careful next time. Maybe a mother that's expecting soon shouldn't be out here partying. That's what you get for rousing everyone up over some baby.
You disgust me, Laura. I know what you did was on purpose. Don't play it off as an accident.
Look, in a situation like this, we always want to point our fingers at someone and blame them. But maybe that's just the way the world works. Did you ever think that this might be karma?
Are you seriously going to bring up karma in a situation like this? Just when I was thinking, you can't tick me off any more than you do, you find a new way to do it. I wonder how long it's going to take before I decide to get into a cat fight with you.
Settle down already. The baby is still intact, and the most amount of damage that occurred was you breaking an arm. All I'm asking is you think rationally about this. A few days ago, you said those rude, horrible things to me and actually told me that you want nothing to do with me. Up until this point, I've been like so nice to you. I have even said that I wanted to get closer. Then you go off and say something like that. Could be that God is just looking down on you for your foul behavior. Take this event as a lesson that you should be nicer to the people around you.
I don't know where you get the nerve to annoy me with a statement like that when I'm in the state I'm in. We're never going to be friends, Laura. I want nothing to do with a malicious and jealous woman. Those type of people can stay away from me.
This is exactly what I'm talking about. Keep talking the way you do, and more unfortunate things are going to happen to you.
Wow. Look at you now. You're actually threatening me with more pain. You do realize I've gotten the police involved, don't you?
You're so adorable! Do you actually think I'm going to be scared by that?
You should be. The moment I got my hands on my phone, I contacted authorities about what happened.
For what crime exactly? All of this has been a little accident. You're just wasting everyone's time. Why don't you let the police go back to their job and catch some real criminals? They don't want to have to deal with your petty feelings.
The fact that you keep calling this an accident makes me want to slap you. This is assault, Laura. Surely you realize that.
It can't be assault unless I had intention of harming you. I got a little drunk and bumped into you. After that, you fell down the stairs. What part of that sounds like assault? You got no proof against me.
I wouldn't be so sure of that. Don't underestimate me. You won't be getting away with this scot-free. The rest of the family are deliberating on what they should do with you.
What the hell? Why would they do that? They are my family.
That's true, but I'm their family too. I may not be their direct daughter, but I am still their daughter-in-law. They don't believe this was all an accident either. You're gonna get what's coming to you.
Oh my god! This is like so unfair right now. I can't believe you people. Why do you all hate me so much? You're actually going to potentially put your own daughter in jail. Just what type of parent would do that to their own kids? I can't believe this. I hate all of you. No one even has any proof of what happened.
If you think proof is an issue, think again. We have the evidence we need.
What the hell? What are you talking about? What evidence?
You'll find out soon enough. Goodbye, Laura.
I don't like where this is going. There's no way she can prove it.
Well, Laura, I'm sorry about the wait. The verdict is in. It seems that you really did intentionally push me down those stairs. You should be ashamed of yourself. When you get out of prison, let us know what the food tasted like.
All I hear is all bark and no bite. You keep talking about this proof, then show it. No one's going to believe you without it.
I told you before, didn't I? We have the proof. I had my suspicions when I fell down those stairs. The force of me falling was way too strong to be an accident. That sensation I had was clearly a push. Not only that, I was still a little bit of space away from the stairs, so a little nudge wouldn't actually take me down like that. After I recovered myself and everyone helped me up, they said they saw you walking away from the stairs. That's when I knew something wasn't right. I knew you were angry the other day about our conversation. I had a gut feeling that you actually pushed me down the stairs intentionally, and I was right all along.
Once again, this is just a testimony. You have nothing to back it. If I was you, I'd just withdraw your claims against me. After that, I would apologize to the police for wasting their time this much. You know, there is actually real crime in this area. They should be focusing their efforts on that. Not what some stupid rude girl says about her sister-in-law.
I'm glad you mentioned that, Laura. You're right. There is crime in this area. In fact, we've been the victim of crime ourselves.
Who are you referring to when you say we? You and my brother?
Exactly. Just 2 weeks ago, we had our television stolen from the second floor. It was a brand new one, quite large too. I have no idea how the robbers managed to steal it without making a sound. They even had to carry it down the stairs, which means they must have been pros or something. In response to that, your brother developed a security system to protect our house from any more burglaries. As part of that system, he has a camera installed on every hallway.
What the hell? I've been to that house many times. I've never seen anything that looks like a camera.
Well, if you did, that would defeat the purpose, wouldn't it? The moment someone sees that there's a camera, they're going to flee and we'll never be able to catch them in the act. We bought a very expensive model that is so tiny that it can't be seen to the human eye. I'd say a speck of rice is larger than the camera itself. Think about how expensive that would be.
All of that just to catch a bunch of burglars. Sounds so petty. Anyway, I don't know where you're going with this. What does this have to do with the evidence you have against me?
Gosh, I really am talking to a baby, aren't I? I thought even you would be able to connect the two dots together. Think about it again. Play it back in your head. I told you there's a camera in every hallway, right? When I say every hallway, I mean every hallway.
Yeah, I get that already. Just tell me how that becomes evidence. Oh, wait. Okay, I see where you're coming from now.
Did the gears in that tiny skull start working again?
So, what did those cameras catch? Surely after playing it back, you could see that it was an accident.
You remain stubborn to the end, don't you? Keep it up, but it won't help you in the courthouse. We have clear footage of you actually pressing your foot against my back and kicking me down those stairs. Then you headed to the toilet smirking as you drank a glass of wine. So how are you going to defend yourself on this one, Laura? For someone that is supposedly drunk, you managed to keep your balance quite well. Not only that, but I wonder how you accidentally put your foot on my back and kicked me down those stairs. The percentage of that being an accident is below 1.
I can't believe this. I even made sure that no one was looking before I did it. I wasn't expecting cameras to come into the picture.
I just don't understand how you could be this mean in the first place. I mean, I got pregnant. Is it that unsettling for you? Have I caused you so much pain that you would actually kick me down a flight of stairs, potentially killing me and the baby?
Gosh, I can't believe you're actually going to make me explain myself. Maybe if you understand where I'm coming from, you'll find it in your heart to drop the charges. I actually broke up with my husband 3 years ago, and I took it very harshly.
I heard about it. I know you guys got divorced, but I didn't hear the reason.
Of course I didn't tell anyone the reason. I'm absolutely embarrassed by it. As it happens, I wasn't able to produce a child for him. I tried and I tried and I tried. Nothing would happen. I was infertile.
Wow, okay. Now things are starting to make sense.
I made some lame excuse to my parents like he cheated on me, which is why we divorced. The real reason we divorced was because I was infertile. He wanted to have children and I couldn't give it to him. I cried so much the day he broke up with me.
So now that I'm having my own child, you're taking out your pain on me. Is that what's going on?
Something like that. The way my parents are behaving towards you having a child is the way they should have been behaving towards me. It's not fair. Everything that has happened so far is not fair. So can you see my side of the story now? Have pity on me. You don't want to send me to jail.
Sorry, Laura, but your story has made me hate you even more. To think that all of this happened just because you were jealous of me. You actually put my baby at risk. My child could have died by your actions. I have no sympathy for someone who would do that. I hope when you go to prison, someone pushes you down the stairs too. I'm out of here. I'll see you in court.
No, wait! Megan, please don't do this to me. I'm your sister-in-law. We're meant to be buddies. I can't believe it's come to this.
Things didn't turn out the way they were originally planned. Laura begged and pleaded for an alternative. There was no way she would accept going to prison. At first, she offered to be a maid for our house and that she would take care of the baby and all its needs. The fact that she thought I would approve of that shows how stupid she is. After that, we came on to the discussion of money. We brought our lawyers together at a table and discussed how much she would compensate us. First, she offered up to $1,000. We quickly dismissed that. Following that, she raised her price to a whopping $20,000. After many exchanges with my husband and a lot of nonverbal communication with our eyes, we decided that it would be enough to satisfy us. In addition, we managed to get a restraining order on Laura. If she was ever in our immediate vicinity, she would be quickly escorted by authorities and consequently end up in jail. Miserable and defeated, Laura decided to find solace in her parents. Unfortunately for her, my parents care more about this new baby than their own daughter. She was quickly turned away and banished by her own parents. She's now living her days alone with no family and no friends. After some time passed, we got some more information about her divorce. Originally, she told her parents that her husband cheated on her. This was to cover the fact that she couldn't produce any children for him. While it is true that her infertility was one of the causes of their marriage breaking down, there was actually another reason too. It seems that she was cheating on her husband for quite some time. When he found out about it, she was out of the house immediately. I guess with all the bad things she's done in the past, it makes sense that Laura turned out the way she did. To think that she blamed my misfortune on karma. Thanks for watching all the way to the end. If you enjoyed it, please remember to click the like button. See you in the next video!